Not that.
No?
Not that. No.
No.
It's something different than that.
Oh, it is?
Yes. No, this is Sweet Home.
Alabama.
Some might say the father or the progenitor of all survival horror.
What?
This is an NES game from 1989.
It's a good year.
Yeah.
Batman.
And the guy who directed this was the same guy who directed Resident Evil, or who produced Resident Evil.
Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Asylum. Spooky Jeff.
I'm Spooky Jason.
Damn it, dude.
That's all I had. Short notice.
An investigation team searches for Mamiya Ishiro's fresco.
Fresco.
Yes, but it lies within the haunted Mamiya Manor.
Okay, that sounds pretty Resident Evil, but this looks like Dragon Quest or something.
It is. It's actually a lot like Dragon Quest. So you open it up. We're going to go into the manor, and I know a whole fuckload about this. I've prepped the camera.
You know what? I looked this up at one point.
Yeah.
So this is all looking very familiar because I'd always heard Sweet Home mentioned in hushed tones across the interwebs, and I never knew much about it because it never came over to the United States.
That's true.
On 8-bit NES. This was just a Famicom game, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yes.
Oh, spooky. Oh
Okay.
no.
Yeah. Maybe I watched somebody else do a Let's Play of this or something. I don't know. Or maybe I played it on an emulator.
Oh fuck! It's a ghost.
I don't remember.
Those who defile my home shall feel my wrath.
Yeah, then she laughed. It was the ghost of Burgess Meredith, apparently. the penguin.
Okay, so I will tell you some stuff about this. This is, strangely enough, this is a movie tie-in game.
What?
There's a movie that was created around the same time called Sweet Home, and it's funny because it's hard to find. It's hard to find. I can't even find it online because when you search for Sweet Home, you get Sweet Home Alabama. You get Sweet Home Alabama starring Reese Witherspoon, and you get
it's not a tie-in to the Reese Witherspoon game?
There's a game called Home Sweet Home. There's a United States,
which is another that opens a whole Motley Crue a whole can of Vince Neil's.
Yes, yeah. But this was a game that came out in Japan, and I'm still getting used to this. Team it up. Let's see, we should team up. Yep. This is a movie tie-in game, and what's actually really funny is that I watched the first 20 minutes of it on YouTube because I can't find any of the rest of it.
Yeah.
It is incredibly okay. So actually, before we get started here, I'll talk a little bit about this. So it's about a documentary team that goes to this mansion of a famous painter that died, looking for one of his last frescoes. And when they go in, it's like everything starts going wrong, and there's a ghost, and blah blah blah.
Which is where we're at now.
And what's actually interesting is that all of these characters are actually in the movie. So the main guy that I got walking around is the director. The lady that's right behind him is like an art restoration person. Behind him is the producer, who's also our medic. This guy is our cameraman, and this lady is the director's daughter.
Okay.
Now, in this game...
She's standing in the corner all Blair Witch style.
Yeah. Every one of these characters has their own thing. So if we look at the party... if we look in our items section, still trying to get used to this, you can see that Kazuo has a lighter, Suga has a vacuum for cleaning off paintings.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Right?
I got you.
Akiko has a medical kit, and then we've got also Taro, who has a camera, and Emi has a key.
Okay.
So what's funny is you can have 3 people in your party at any one time, and then you can split up at any time. You can also use these items to do stuff like what we're going to do right now is we're going to use the vacuum to vacuum up this broken glass so that we can get into the actual premises.
That's broken glass?
That's broken glass.
How did you figure that out?
I'll actually show you. That's that left room. Let's go to the left room. So the other thing that you can do that's really useful is you can look. Sharp glass is everywhere. So, So
it took you a while to figure this out, is what you're telling me.
Yes. So here in this room, we've got some stuff here. We got a note, and it says, "Welcome to my home. Photograph my fresco, for therein lies a clue to the way out." It's from Ichiro, Ichiro, and that must be the fresco.
What an asshole.
And then we've got, this is a weapon, and you can pick this up. So I got a fruit knife.
Oh, fruit knife.
Yep.
I thought it said, this is a weapon. It says took fruit. And I'm like, I don't think that's a weapon. I mean, I guess it could be. Coconuts are really hard.
You just throw that coconut right at him.
Maybe
man.
if you
ghosts don't like coconuts.
Maybe
very
if you
much.
put ghosts, that's
very
just
true. It's
science,
just
actually.
science.
Yeah, that's scientifically.
And then I like
demonstrable.
the fact that it says it looks like it says waxy, but it's
Waxy.
wax candle.
I see. Okay,
it's a little candle.
I
icon,
understand
so.
the freaking license plate, the customized license plate logic behind the names of things.
Yeah. So then we can actually split up and switch between characters at any one time.
Oh, then you team up so you get 2 teams.
Yeah. So because people can get separated in this game. And what's actually really
Don't
interesting
split the party.
is that people can also die. Any one of your characters can die, and death is permanent. This is straight up permadeath.
Now,
in this game.
if any one of your characters die, or most of them, can you finish it with any of them? Like if everyone but Taro dies, can you still finish the game with Taro? Or would you just be?
So here's the fresco, and what's actually funny is this is in the movie. Like this is a picture of a thing that's in. It's like an 8-bitized version.
Yeah.
I was watching it, and the first thing that happens in the movie is they come into this house and they find this exact painting. So you can
pray.
You could pray. Yep. You have a certain number of pray points that you can use to basically up your attacks when you're doing stuff. So you can look a fresco.
So you're kicking ass for the Lord.
That's right. So we're gonna try. Let's see a camera. Letters appear.
Wait, in the picture.
My 3 frescoes will solve a puzzle. So, yeah, that's where we are,
What
right?
are we supposed to get from that?
Dude, this is a goddamn esoteric fucking NES game. Okay, can I switch? Let's see. How do I? Sorry,
It's like playing Clue with Salvador Dali.
There we go. So yeah, the thing is that the individual little items that the characters have, like the lockpick and the vacuum and stuff, if one of them dies, then there's actually replacements for those items in the game that other people can pick up.
I thought you meant replacements for the people. Like, that kind of takes the punch out of it.
Yeah. And I think that this is totally Resident Evil.
I was about to say, holy shit, this is familiar.
Yeah. What's actually really interesting was that the guy who directed this. Oh shit. Okay, so they actually can't move through other party members. Let's move you out of the way. The guy that directed this ended up being the producer on Resident Evil. So
okay.
The frescoes contain clues. I think they're grouped by date. Okay. And goddamn, I want to watch this movie so bad. But
well, I'm gonna.
So you could use this lighter that Kazuo has to burn ropes. And if any one of these little blue motherfuckers hits us, it'll actually grab one of our party members and take them off somewhere else randomly in the mansion.
Oh God, to the SCP
Yes.
weird space.
Yeah. Power of the heart overcomes evil. And then we can try talking to a skeleton. Nobody is there. Let's try to look at the skeleton. A skeleton.
Hey, thanks.
Okay, so here's the actual. This is a battle.
8-bit graphics. Everybody's got to be.
Bam!
Wait, what the shit? That's creepy.
Fighting a fucking evil doll. So we're gonna call Taro, and she's gonna attack and attack. So then when we call another person, they get to come over and join us in battle. You get to walk them over, and then they get to be part of the battle.
Okay.
Which is nice because it means that everybody gets.
How did you know that was a battle? It just looked like a.
Oh no! Somebody's frozen.
Thing on the floor.
Attack. Oh, no. The thing on the floor is something different. This is...
Was this a random encounter?
This is a random RPG encounter of an evil doll. They're just some evil fucking dolls.
So it's not just like you go into that corner and the thing is there.
Okay, so, God damn it, Akiko is frozen. Oh, damn it. Okay.
Use the fruit knife. I don't...
The problem here is that Akiko is our medic. She's got, let's see, can I...
Does she have green herbs?
Let's see. She's got the kit. Let's see. Kit. Use the kit. There we go. So you get status effects that will do stuff like fuck you up. So, but these it's actually funny. What we've got here is wood. These little pieces of wood.
Okay. Sure.
And what's kind of cool is that. Oops, nope, that wasn't what I was looking for.
Did you beat the doll?
Yeah. That was no problem.
I didn't.
Is that the
Oh, okay.
the wood? You'll find like parts of the mansion that are dilapidated, and the wood you can use to go over like gaps in the floor.
Oh, okay.
So here, this is just like, imagine that when that little dun 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 dun, that's like brr, 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 that's what that is. That we're having a random battle.
Yeah. Okay. Man,
so
this is the kind of inscrutable gameplay that when the game came out, I was 13. I would have been like, I would have been in prime shape to figure this out.
Yeah.
Now I load this up and I walk around for a minute and then I'm like, ain't got time for this shit.
Yeah.
Nope.
Who is it? Is it a Kiko that I'm looking for? There we go.
I was actually thinking about purchasing Destiny 2 the other day. And I was at a friend's house and he was playing it and I watched him play it and I was just like, yeah, there's too much shit going on. I don't have time for that.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a
silver knife,
silver dagger. But what's interesting about this game is it's actually more of a puzzle game. So because you've got all this different party lineup and all these different things. So this down here is blue wood. So when I was talking about the wood, like you can hear, I'll show you.
Gotta use a candle.
We use the wax. Yeah. Then it should light things up a little bit. But what's interesting is that so you can put wood down to cross paths, but everybody can only step on it it can only be stepped on 5 times, and after that the person will fall through it. You have to like rescue them and they're out of the party for a little bit. So there's all this kind of crazy stuff going on here. Okay, that's a tutorial to tell you like exactly what I was just saying,
which I wouldn't have even made it that far.
Yeah. So at this point,
we had a bridge.
So at this, dum 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 dum.
Okay, another doll.
Yep. Shit. Yep, it's a wisp.
A wisp. Okay.
So we're gonna call Taro and then attack. Then Taro's gonna come in here with that silver knife. What's interesting also is that this was actually never. This is an unofficial like fan translation.
Sure.
So
this all would have been in Japanese.
Which, I was talking to you about this, and you were like, well, this never came to America. And I think that one of the reasons for that was because it was a movie tie-in. So, it would have been weird if this movie tie-in had come to America and nobody had actually seen the movie that it was based on. So, at this point, I'm going to...
I don't know that it would have been successful had it come to America, even... I was thinking, well, who cares about the movie tie-in? But still, I think it would have been like one of those weird, obscure ones that, people like you and I would be like, oh, but Sweet Home, and nod knowingly to each other.
Right.
But like most people would have ignored it because I think it would have been this bizarro, obscure thing.
Yeah. This is actually. Let's see.
Because this was in like this was like at the tail end of the 8-bit Nintendo, right? Like 89? Yeah, because we were already getting like...
Whoops.
This was like right before Sega Genesis Super Nintendo launched, right? Or was that more in like... that would have been like 2 years later.
88 was when I got a Nintendo. This is early on in the Nintendo. I got the Nintendo like a year or two after it came out.
Were you poor?
So what's that?
Were you poor?
Yes.
Were you living in a like beneath a bridge?
No, but I mean,
89. You were the kid that I made fun of.
Yeah, probably.
I got 2 Nintendos, bitch. No, I didn't.
What?
No, because the Nintendo hit the U.S. in like 86, right?
I thought it was. I don't know. I do know that I had to cajole my parents for a long time
I was
to get one.
Say,
so
put on some lipstick and go hang out down in the bad side of town.
Jason, I was
down
8.
by the tracks.
I was 8, so
maybe you were an entrepreneur. And I'm not saying you had to do anything other than that weird little drag show or something.
Just a dance, just an 8-year-old with lipstick.
Yeah. All your friends laughed at you, and then they paid you $1, and you're like, I'm going to get that NES one day.
Yep.
He never did get that.
I got it for my 10th birthday, 1988.
Okay.
10th birthday. Never forget it. Woo! Oh shit!
Did you
Everybody
cry?
leveled up. No, I had a birthday party with a Beetlejuice. We went to see Beetlejuice, and I had a hamburger-shaped birthday cake and a birthday party, and I got an NES.
That was probably the greatest day of your life.
It was pretty good.
It sounds like a pretty goddamn good day.
It was a pretty goddamn good day.
I got to tell you right now, if that were to happen to me tomorrow, I'd be like, this was the greatest fucking day in a long time.
Fuck. Okay.
Get to see Beetlejuice in the theater.
Yep.
Hamburger-shaped birthday cake.
Yep. Let's see. Who
And a Nintendo. That's pretty rad.
It is. Is this guy got the? He's got some wood. He's got some wood. I got a feeling that I'm.
So
doing
it's like
this all
only
wrong.
the party holding the candle can see the light?
Yeah.
Doesn't really. I don't know if you know this, but that's not how light works. I'm no light scientist.
What are you? Oh no! Uh-oh. She's fucking help her. Talk. Help quick. Help her.
How do you help her? You just talk
look.
to her?
Nothing. No. Talk. Is that how I do it?
That's not how you help people from falling into a pit.
Item?
Rope?
Do I use an item? I have no item. Wait. Team?
Should we team up? I'm falling.
Thanks, you saved me. Okay. Woo.
You just have to team up to save them?
Yep.
That's like saying, I want to be your friend. I'm saved.
Yeah. Let's use our candle again. All right. So let's get GT the FO out of here. Let's see. What's our time look like here? Oh yeah, we got time. I don't know. See, I think that this is. I think this is really fascinating. I don't know if I already said this, but basically the reason that they decided, the reason that Resident Evil happened was because the director's experience making this game, like he really wanted to, like he had these grand plans for how he really wanted the game to be, with like a, you know, this very expansive mansion that was on 3D that made people like, you know, scared and such. So this led directly to that, and given that this is a, you know, also a Capcom joint, like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it makes a certain amount of sense.
I'm scared. I'm scared of all the menus.
Yeah.
And
But it is also weirdly, like, again, I've seen some stuff from this where it's like when you there's like zombies, and when you attack them, like they get cut in half, which for the NES days was considered like, you know, horrifically gratuitous violence, because Nintendo wanted to be like, oh yeah, it's for everybody. I mean, not that they really changed all that much, but
yeah, Nintendo's still pretty uptight.
yeah.
Remember how big of a deal it was that a Resident Evil game was coming to a Nintendo? And it didn't happen until, what, GameCube?
GameCube. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Castlevania 64, because, you know.
Was that a thing? Did that happen?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Was it bad?
Yeah, it's generally considered one of the worst. So
Yeah.
Gotta get in here.
I'm digging the chiptune music.
I think it's uh-oh. Somebody got cursed. It's kind of cool once you get used to the kind of esoteric nature of it, but other than that, let's see. No.
What's your favorite J-horror movie?
Probably the original Ring. It's
Okay.
That's so just like solid. But what's actually funny is the guy Kamiya Kurosawa, who made Sweet Home, made Pulse. Do you remember that movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he made that. He also
Wait,
made
the guy that made the game.
No. The movie. The movie the game is
made the
based
movie
on.
Sweet Home. He also made Pulse.
He also made Pulse.
Pulse
Yeah.
was cool.
Yeah.
Pulse was very cool.
internet ghosts and shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Cairo, I think it was called, if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Oh, the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't do the American Pulse, right?
No.
With Kristen Bell.
He also made another movie that's kind of that I think I had always known by another name called I think it's called Cure, and it's like a kind of a Hannibal Lecter serial killer,
But it's
thriller.
Robert Smith.
But it's Robert Smith.
Yeah. Friday, I'm in love.
Yeah, it's Friday. I kill people. That's kind of, it's a little bit weird.
So Cure, I'm unfamiliar. I got into J horror and just Asian horror for a while.
Mhm.
Well, like when it was getting big around The Ring, you know.
Yeah.
And I like watched a bunch of them, and then I was like, yeah, most of these don't make any fucking sense. I'm done.
Uh-oh,
But maybe there were some. Maybe they did make sense, but I was just an idiot.
What?
Or
Wait,
there's
what?
some sort of cultural disconnect.
Oh god damn it! Oh wait, fuck! Oh god damn it! Oh god damn it! Which one of these woods is the blue wood?
Why do you need the blue wood?
Because the blue wood
Is it longer?
No, the blue wood doesn't ever break.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's right.
I am currently searching.
Oh, look at this guy. See, this is as far as I've ever been in this game. So
Really? What the hell's going on over there?
Hold on, let's get across this. That's a little graspy ghost. There's like a doll up there. Oh shit, we got another room. That's cool. Let's vacuum up all this glass. Talk about horror. The sound that your vacuum makes when it finds some glass. That's a real horror show right there. I don't believe in spooky specters, but I'm just like, oh no! Ah!
So the only thing I found at our local video mom and pop video store, Vulcan Video, which we are fortunate to have no less than 3 actual physical media video stores in Austin.
True.
It's awesome. This one's called Cheese Sweet Home, and it's DVD Japanimation is the category.
You know, the thing that I think is really interesting is that Sweet Home is actually, I feel like Sweet Home is Taro's the one that I want. That Sweet Home is actually very obscure. Like, I found the first part of it on YouTube.
Yeah.
The first 20 minutes, that's what I watched. And, like, I'll be honest, from there I was like, well, fuck, man, this is cool. Like, I'd like to see the rest of this. And then I looked for, like, a place to, like, stream it. And I think it's not one of those ones that you stream.
Really?
I think it's one of those ones that you buy on DVD, and that it was released by some crazy bullshit a while back, and that's just what it is. So,
okay, I'm gonna see if I can track it down. I have means. Jeff.
Good. I hope.
Means.
Yeah. No.
Namely Tony Guerrero.
Okay.
Tony and I have been talking about obscure horror lately and have been like recommending stuff. He brought out some deep cuts when me and him and Kayla and Rubio were watching a movie the other day. Yeah. Biozombie. You ever seen that one?
I think I have seen Biozombie.
Assholes
actually.
in the mall.
Yeah.
Kind of goofy. What did we watch? We watched that and we watched Soul Station, the anime tie-in to Train to Busan.
Oh,
that
cool.
Korean zombie film that came out.
Yeah,
last
that's
year.
a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it was pretty good. The anime was pretty good. And it was dark. It was dark.
Ah, a skeleton. The light fell. I was too slow. Beware.
Oh wait.
Oh,
you just got a message.
Okay. There are QuickTime events in this game too.
What?
Yeah. Like you'll be walking around and like it'll be like a random encounter where like a light is falling down on your party, and it says, "Do you want to jump left, jump right, or like duck and pray?" Basically,
That's what you do when shit's flying at you. Pray.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers.
Oh Lord, please save me.
Don't let that thing land on my head. I prayed the blunt trauma away.
Oh, look, this one's covered in dust. So we use the vacuum.
I love that.
It's clean.
Just nightmarish vacuum noise.
Yep.
Sounds like the modem's dialing.
But how to preserve it? Wait.
Pray.
Look. Wait. But how to preserve? Oh, wait. Picture. That's what we need. We need our camera guy to take a picture of it. So yeah, if anybody out there has like a line on this thing that's not a DVD, like I don't want you to mail me your fucking DVD of this movie. I think it's kind of cool. And this is actually, this fan translation, you can go out and get this. And I don't even think one needs a mallet to remove a boulder, Jason. I don't know if you know this. That's pretty solid. It's pretty science.
Link's Adventure logic right there.
Yes. Yep.
I remember that very clearly.
Zelda 2
to get to Death Mountain. Right?
Yeah. Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link.
Yep. You want to talk about inscrutable fucking game?
Oh shit! Here we go. A light is falling.
Oh my God!
What should we do, Jason?
You should pray.
Left, right, or
pray.
Duck or pray. Pray. We could just
don't pray.
Oh shit! Oh, okay. Ooh. Whew. Only got 3 damage. Okay.
Thoughts and prayers.
Didn't actually.
That's what that gets you.
Oh shit! What are these guys? Look at these guys.
Ooh.
What do we got?
What's happening here? These little statues?
Bronze statue.
Talk to them. I don't know.
The skeleton talked to me. What's funny is that I'm pretty sure that the guy who made this, Takashi, the third fresco, is upstairs. Okay. The guy who nope, lost it. Sorry.
Lost it. Just gone.
Yeah, whatever I was about to say just disappeared into the woodwork.
I have found a movie called Sweet Home that is streaming on an illicit site.
Okay.
It's got a foreboding like apartment building on there, but it's from 2015.
Yeah, that's an American movie that's like some kind of like parking lot home invasion bullshit. Whoa, what is that?
Not this.
We got attacked by macaroni! Worms! Oh, man!
Well, that's fucked up.
Obviously. Fucking worms.
Not Sweetback's badass song.
Oh, no!
Not that one.
Somebody got poisoned. Okay.
Poison worms.
Bah, bah, bah.
You know what scares
Fucking
me
you
like
guys.
worse than
Oh shit, those worms they're tough.
worse than snakes?
What's that?
You know, a lot of people have like a
Spiders?
complete fear of snakes. Not spiders, no. Like leeches and lampreys and the things with like freakish maws.
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. It's those weird teeth and they're just way squirmier and gross.
Wait, hold on.
That actually bothers me more than like rattlesnakes, and rattlesnakes will fuck you up.
No.
All right, I'm not finding it on one of my. Sorry, I'm like fixated on finding this movie now.
No, it's not Emmy. It's Akiko. Akiko. Kit. Use Kit. Use the kit.
Frozen, poisoned by worms.
Yeah.
Worm poison.
Got worm poisons. Got sick ass.
You don't want worm poison.
You really don't. I mean, just let's be clear here. It is funny. This is really a little bit. It's a little clumsy, right?
Yeah, you don't say.
Okay. Oh shit! This door doesn't open with keys. Oh, I think I remember what I was going to say before. Yeah, what's interesting, if I'm not mistaken from reading the Wikipedia article, the director guy here started his career doing Japanese like porno, like softcore porno
right.
stuff. So,
now, do they like blur out the bits?
Yes,
in
they
Japanese
do.
porn.
Yes, they do.
Okay. I had heard that somewhere.
Well, what's interesting is that because of the kind of not to get into a whole big thing here, but because of the way that the censorship over there works, they have a whole genre of movies that are basically romance movies. Let's give me my big quotey fingers here. Romance movies that just happen to have a lot of fucking in them. So it's not like it's not a porno. It just happens to be a movie that has a lot of boning in it.
Sure.
So that they can kind of get around the get around the
I love it. It's like it's not a porno.
Oh shit.
This is a romance movie.
Yeah.
Where people are having sex 90% of the time.
They love each other. They got a bone, man. They're going to the bone zone. Oh, Jesus. Emmy's, God damn, these worms are fucking me up, man. This carpet of macaroni is really giving me fucking fits over here.
I still want a Rage Select soundboard. I want to add that. These worms are fucking me up, man.
Fucking worms? Goddamn. Wait, okay. Can I use the waxy?
I keep thinking of a place to check online, so I'll pull up my phone and like, Sweet Home, Japan movie.
Yeah.
Nope, not there.
Yeah.
Then I'll put my phone down and then I'll think,
oh, wait a minute.
Try that.
What about that other one?
Yep, nope. I don't know. Vulcan Video, that's they don't have it. I Love Video, maybe, but I'm gonna have to go by there because they don't have their catalog online. Couldn't find it on YouTube.
Yep.
Couldn't find it on some illicit streaming sites. There are some download sites, but yeah, I'm gonna hit up Tony, the former co-host 3000.
So the first 20 minutes of the movie are actually available on YouTube.
Yeah,
and it's a real weird. It's real weird.
You don't say.
It's very strange.
It makes me think of House. Did you ever see House?
I've never actually seen House.
The Japanese House, not the one with Richard Mall as the decaying Vietnam vet zombie.
Oh, is he in that movie? I don't.
Yeah. He plays the main bad guy. And Greatest American Hero, William Catt, is the lead guy. Not that one.
Believe it or not.
Yeah. Believe it or not, the Japanese one. The Japanese one is it is bonkers. It is. Banana hammock. Okay, as Allison and I say, it is.
Well, it's okay.
Crazy.
So, you know what? This actually is.
But this reminds me of.
This is kind of interesting. Whoa, dude! What's going on with the floor over there? What is that?
See, I saw that earlier. I don't know.
I don't want any part of it. Whatever it is.
That's the rave. It's kind of like the Monster Mash.
Oh,
but
the Graveyard Smash.
But it's a much more '90s version.
Okay. Oh wait, I wonder if
It's
I
the
can just
Revenant Rave instead of the monster.
locked. Can I use the key? I wonder if that previous door that I found totally opened, and I tried putting the key in it, and it was like, you don't need to unlock this. And I'm like, but the key, the fucking key.
I was about to say, yeah,
there's a bat. Ah!
It's like haunted house
Uh-oh. Whoa.
from the Atari. I like how they're just
Oh shit!
You're
Look
taking
out!
fucking Beauty and the Beast, man.
What? What? Where is this coming from? Go to the left.
Don't pray. That doesn't work.
I didn't actually pray before. Oh
You didn't?
no! Crash! Got goddamn 3 damage. All right.
3 out of. Oh, there's somebody over there.
I think that there's just too many. I think there's. Oh, fuck! It's a
Somebody dead?
skull. It's a skull, Jason.
Is it like the what was it? Monkey Island skull?
Oh yeah. What's that guy's name?
I
Oh
don't
shit.
remember.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh shit. The bats interfered with getting the rest of the party over here. Oh god damn it! Now they're stuck on that bat. Oh fuck. This is a problem. Let's try praying. Boot. Use 7 pray points. Bam, bam, bam. Ow,
Man,
fuck.
that's like you're getting attacked by a bad tattoo.
Shit, now she's poisoned.
There needs to be like a naked woman straddling the skull, and it would be perfect.
It's just Sailor Jerry underneath it, right?
Exactly.
Come on, come on. Oh, no. Can I please call them? Is there any way to do this?
Why are you
Nope.
getting your ass kicked?
Because I can't get my whole party over here because the other part got waylaid by that little bat. So now I'm just having to. There we go. God damn. Poison. I know. Yeah, I know. Everybody's poison.
Everybody's poison.
Everybody's poison. I'm trying to
Get a Kiko with her
Uh-oh.
sauce.
I think they got
waylaid
the
again?
bats.
The bats.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the bats. No, okay. So I was actually thinking, what? It was an interesting
Bats
question
also
here.
kind of freak me out.
What is the first NES? What's the first horror game you think that you ever played?
I'm pretty sure it was like, it was one of those like first-person, like room-by-room ones. Like it may have been Shadowgate.
Uh-huh.
Shadowgate was more like dark fantasy, though.
Yeah, Uninvited was way scarier than Shadowgate.
Yeah, it
when that
was-
lady fucking turned around and was
Yeah.
like,
Well, the first, I mean, if you count it, it was Castlevania, right?
see, Castlevania.
If you count that as a horror
Well,
game.
see, so what I'm thinking about is the first game that was like fucking that actually scared you.
Oh,
because
yeah, it was-
Castlevania isn't scary.
It was probably Uninvited.
It's Uninvited. Yeah.
We were talking about this earlier, and so it's like, you know, what horror games on the 8-bit NES can you think of? There's like, you know, that were released in America. Like, there's.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but that bat was coming right for you.
Just kill the bat. Just kill.
There's Uninvited.
Yeah.
Shadowgate.
Yeah.
There's Castlevania 8 Eyes, which was like a Castlevania knockoff.
Yep.
Which had that falcon or whatever you could send after people. What else was there?
It's a good question.
I'm gonna look it up because I have the width and breadth of human knowledge at my fingertips.
But okay, so here's
This phone.
maybe a better question. Were any of them as scary as Resident Evil? Because I mean, like the first time, I don't know what it was.
Resident Evil never scared me.
Really?
Yeah, Resident Evil 2, that did.
What
But Resident
was-
Evil never scared me.
What was different about Resident Evil 2 that scared you?
It was just a little bit more immersive, I thought, and there were some scarier scenes like the dog jumping through the window, just like
That's Resident Evil 1.
that was one.
Yeah, in the mansion. They jump through the windows and chase you down the hall in the
Oh well,
mansion.
shit. Okay, I stand corrected.
Are you thinking of Resident Evil 0?
NES horror?
No. We're looking for. Is it Akiko?
Yeah, Uninvited.
Oh, shit.
Friday the 13th.
Sure.
Wait, why is it saying? Fuck you, Google. That's incorrect.
That's the new way that you turn on the Google Home, by the way.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Google.
Yeah,
listening.
It's like I googled NES horror games and it brings up Resident Evil. It's like no.
Yeah.
Jaws. I don't really count Jaws. Nightmare on Elm Street, of course. Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Castlevania 3, Uninvited, Ghoul School. Never
Ghoul
played that
School.
one.
Whoa.
Fester's Quest. That's a stretch. Come on.
That's not a horror game, you stupid list
Yeah.
on the internet.
Chiller. Didn't play that.
Let's see.
Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2.
Look at
no.
this. Look. Fire.
Fire.
Arr, fire bad.
Zombie Nation. Frankenstein, the Monster Returns.
What? Look at this. It's a doll.
doll.
Okay.
It's a doll.
Welcome to your doom.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Oh.
That's awfully nice of you.
Yes, exactly. Well, all right. Cool.
Bram Stoker's Dracula, Monster Party, didn't play that. Werewolf, The Last Warrior.
Uh-huh.
I remember that one.
You do?
Yeah.
All right.
And Dr. Chaos, kind of remember that. Swamp Thing, whatever. Maniac Mansion, okay. Ghosts and Goblins, all right.
Dun, dun, dun,
Man,
dun, 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 dun,
yeah,
dun, dun, dun,
Japan
dun, dun,
on the Famicom had a lot better stuff like Sweet Home, Splatterhouse.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I actually think that that in a lot of ways, I don't know, this may be a little weird, but in a lot of ways that the United States has managed to surpass. There was a time when Japan ruled the roost for video games, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Japanese video games.
They were always better.
They were the best.
Yeah.
Now I feel like in a lot of ways that's not true. That there are a lot of Western video games that have caught up and surpassed Japanese game development in a lot of ways.
Remember, though, when we were kids, it was just like, but that Japanese shit.
Yeah, you gotta get that Japanese shit, bro.
It's like I was always jealous, like when in EGM or GamePro, they would post something, it was like, they were like 10 years ahead of the U.S.
Yeah. But, you know, every year when it comes to the Asylum, I start looking up horror games. And, I mean, still, like, the horror games from, like, I feel like the PS2 Japanese horror games are still, better than the stuff. I mean, like, I was looking for stuff that came out this year, and it was like, nah, man. Like, I mean, the other problem is that we've played a lot of the stuff that came out this year, like, just naturally on Rage.
Oh, sure.
But, but when you go back and look at the classic stuff, I mean, you know, like, everybody knows Resident Evil. Everybody knows Silent Hill. Like, what's the biggest American horror game that you can think of outside of Five Nights at Freddy's? Like,
well, Five Nights at Freddy's is pretty damn big, right?
Yeah, that's true. But
yeah, there's,
like,
you know,
classic. Like, what's a classic American horror game? Because they fucked up. I mean, they never managed to make Friday the 13th or like Nightmare on Elm Street or any of the classic American horror movies into a good game, right?
Well, the new Friday's pretty good.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know.
It's not like big, right?
Yeah,
it's not like more people know Resident Evil than they do Friday the 13th game.
Why did you abandon me? I
was trying to tell you about falling chandeliers.
Uh-oh. Well, you know what? We're at 37 minutes, so let's wrap it up. Oh, shit. It's a zombie! A grasping zombie. I don't know. What do you think overall of this game, Jason?
It's pretty groundbreaking, but also it's like, you know, like games of its era. Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's just like figuring this out is just an ordeal, right?
Well, I had to read a fact. Like, it did not give me, oh shit, Kiko just took 17 damage. But what's interesting is that, I don't know if you noticed, but we get experience for doing these fights. No gold. No items.
Yeah.
Also, no armor, nothing like that. It's just attack, pray, and what do you got in your inventory, bro? So I actually think this works pretty well, and considering that you could go out and download it with, you know... Look, man, if you could buy this shit in a store, I would buy it in a store. But if you can't buy it in a store, then I'm not going to feel super bad about, you know...
Are you going to keep playing it?
No, fuck no, dude. I don't have time for anything. Oh, shit.
What's happening?
I don't know. I have no idea. Could just be
the blue screen of undeath?
Yeah. Oh, goddamn. He is fucking us up. Anyway, we're doing the Asylum all week, and I'm not going to do anything outside of say you should go, if you're like, oh, man, these horror games have me in the mood for horror, maybe you should go to Amazon.com and buy the Black Goat Motorcycle Club. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, that's a horror
get some
book that I wrote.
A horror book.
I did that.
Goddamn, this zombie is taking for goddamn ever. Anyway, join us back here tomorrow. We're going to have 5 full days of horror games. Tomorrow we're going to be playing something a little bit newer, slightly newer. I consider just basically being like all the NES horror games, but I always wanted to play this one, and I'm glad that we got a chance to check it out.
Yeah,
so,
right on.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Let us know what you think of Sweet Home in the comments, and yeah, bye.